Another fierce courtroom battle at the Madras High Court after producers of actor-politician Vijay's Vijay's Jana Nayagan moved the courts against the National Film Certification Board for withholding clearance for the film. The politically charged film is seen as one that sets the stage for Vijay's election campaign, and he had declared this would be his last film. The court has asked the Central Certification Board to respond by tomorrow. The board also told the court that a new committee will review the movie. The delay in certification has raised questions over whether the film, which is set for a 9th of January release, is being politically targeted. Clearly, the political surround sound to Jana Nayagan is being closely watched. Meanwhile, Vijay has also been summoned, we believe, by the CBI in the Stampede case on the 12th of January. How he'll respond to this will be interesting to watch, and what kind of political pressures he faces being very closely monitored. Lata Srinivasan, who tracks Tamil Nadu's entertainment industry and its politics very closely, joins me live right now. Lata, the fact that Jana Nayagan has still not got the central certification, what does that mean for the film, which is set for a 9th of January release?
Thanks, Veer Raghav. I think it's extremely concerning for Vijay as well as for the producer, because Jana Nayagan, as we all know now, is Vijay's last film. It's going to release in nearly 5,000 screens as per KVN Productions. It has, it's very important for Vijay that he closes his cinema journey on a high, and this has been planned well in advance, months in advance. It was a Pongal release, and the certification, as we all know, the film was already submitted in December itself to the CBFC. Cuts were demanded. They edited it as per what the requirements were as per CBFC. And December 19th, they had verbally said that it's a UA 16+ certification, but the certificate has not come into hand, and the release is in just 2 days. So it's a matter of serious concern, because it's a 500 crore budget film. And any changes in the release date will have a huge impact and losses for the producer at this stage.
You're talking of the producer, I'm talking of the larger political context at the moment. Does this give you a sense that Vijay seems to be caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, to just use the phrase? I don't know who the devil or the deep blue sea is, between the BJP on the one hand and the DMK on the other. That's the sense that one picks up from the TVK.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we all know that Vijay is going to contest the 2026 elections. And every single public campaign that he's been on so far, he has openly taken on the DMK, calling them an evil force on one hand, and then the BJP as well. So right now, he's attacking both the big parties in DMK, which is ruling in Tamil Nadu, and the BJP, which is ruling at the center. And of course, the CBFC, as we know, there has been talk, especially by the TVK, there have been allegations that it is politically, CBFC is taking a political leaning, and therefore they're delaying the certification for the film, which will have an impact on his political ambitions. So therefore, there is a lot of politics, of course, involved, though it's not being openly stated. But the TVK has made very clear allegations that all this has been politically motivated. Because on the other hand, we see Parasakti, which is coming, which is again a very politically, the content is very political heavily and favors Dravidian ideology. And that, of course, has its certification already and is all set to release on Jan 10th. So Vijay right now is being held in the dock, so as to say, and of course, this film is now a big question mark as to whether it's going to come on Jan 9th.
You believe that there is a question mark? We'll see how this plays out. Obviously, the political conversation around this would be intense. As you rightly point out, not just the content of Parashakti, but also the ones who are distributing the films have a very strong political stamp, which is Udayanidhi Stalin-linked Red Giant Films. We'll keep a close watch of that clash at the box office, which resonates very, very closely with Tamil Nadu politics.